Alright, it's saying that I'm live. I didn't really do too much. I was just trying to make it to these summon signs here, and like I said, I'll try to watch it to see if it drops again. Um, I've respect yet again, but I feel pretty optimized for what I have. I took some points from Vigor. I have a Rune Arc enabled, that's why I have 60 Vigor. I have 55 Vigor, and I took some points from Vigor, Dexterity, and Intelligence, and bumped that into Faith and Arcane, because I don't have too much that's using Intelligence. But that way I can use special things like Golden Bow, Blessing's Boon, just some generalized things to help as far as goes that. I feel fairly optimized with my build currently. And I'm going to try and make some quest progress today. Or at least just do some stuff today. Maybe fight some bosses. I feel in a much better mood. Took some extra medicine. My sleep's still been messed up. Hello. I'm trying to talk. It's very rude. I took some extra medicine. I got some stuff done. Not too much, but I at least feel in a much better mood. Didn't have any wacky dreams, too. That helps a whole lot. So with this quest, I've been looking stuff up, trying to maximize my quest rewards that I want this time around. I'll have to probably do another playthrough to get everything, because I do like having everything. But for this first playthrough, after the Horn Scent, this is part of that. And you can either assist Letta or assist the Horn Scent, and I want stuff from the Horn Scent, so we're going to kill Letta here. And Letta's kind of like, you know what? I don't know how I feel about this. How I feel about Letta.
I will dispose of you. Before your thirst for revenge beckons on you, I can no longer trust your word.
In the end, I knew this day would come.
Guys, I'm trying to fight. I can't pay attention to dialogue.
Will always show itself. Every time. And you're not with my business.
What the fuck is that?
What could your purpose possibly be? I do not recollect begging for help. Do not interfere. This is my revenge.
Okay. You got it, man. You don't have to keep going. Alright. So that is that part done. Which I wanted that Ash of War, so that's that part done. I think the next part is to defeat Mesmer. I don't know about that. There is a bit, supposedly he might invade you here. But I think maybe I need to defeat Mesmer before that happens. If I remember correctly. Yeah, I probably need to defeat Mesmer before he invades me. Okay. Alright, so mainly the main thing that I wanted to do on this is go down. Go do stuff. Actually, let's do this. I forgot about this. I ran through the Abyssal Woods and everything. And there's not much here, in all honesty. And I can't pull out Torrent. Yeah, he's frightened. It cannot be. Even after killing the aged ones, I still can't pull Torrent out. So let me make a mark of where I need to go. No, that's not... I mean, that's kind of what I wanted, but not too much. So now I get this lovely run. I've looked into some of the lore of Midra as to like when he became the Lord of Frenzied Flame. There's some people believe that this happened well before Dragon Lord Plasudasax. and that everything in the lands between was already burned, but there's nothing to really indicate that, so I think that's a wild theory. The barbs that he has in him look very much so like Miquella's needle, and I'm not too sure of the lore implications of all of that. But I guess I will find out once I get there. My favorite spell has been the Flame of Frenzy. It's got a nice wide arc, it does a lot of stagger damage, I enjoy it a lot. Alright, I assume I turn left here? Yeah, okay. I don't really know my way around this area quite yet, because it's quite empty and a lot of the things look the same. Like I said, I thought maybe if you defeated the aged ones, you would be able to pull Torrent out to run around. That is not the case, which is quite disappointing. Is that an Inquisitor that I see? The Inquisitors too. Is this rat following me? No? Okay. The Inquisitors too, I think, are my favorite looking things in this game, or in this DLC. They just look really neat. I like the masks that they have. I like the way that the horns are shaped on the body. I thought Jory looked really cool, which was the boss that I had to defeat to get here. Ruins ahead, castle ahead. I thought he looked really neat. I wish you could get their armor of some kind, but it is what it is. Alright, like I said, my build is kind of optimized now. That's a very interesting incantation that I wasn't sure if I was going to like. Alright, you need to stop this. Oh, you're gonna try that on me. I enjoy this build a lot. I was playing with it last night after I respect, and it is quite fun. Like I said, it allows me to use some buffs, and just kind of maximizes some damage on some of these weapons. I find that the Faith weapons were a little bit more interesting than the Int weapons that I've come across so far, so that was why I respect mainly to Faith. It's also been quite a long time since I've done a Faith anything in this game. And there's new quest items and everything. I have never been here before. I've not looked up any guides for this. This is one place that I've not looked up any guides to yet. Swollen Grape. I do know that that is not a finite resource the way that I thought it was.
Come no closer. No closer, I say. The madness wears.
I know, I'm using it. Excuse me. So it was last stream, or well, it was technically off stream, but it was before last stream. I went and I finished Heatis questline in the Frenzied Flame prescription. Let me grab this and see real quick. I don't think her body's still there. But where she was laying should still be there. Yeah. So Hayato was there. I went and I got embraced by the Three Fingers. She asks you to touch her with the flame, which then she says feels like her eyes are melting and that the flame is going to burn all and everything like that. I got the seal because that was the best scaling seal that I could get for Faith. And I already have Miquella's Needle, so I was like, if I want to do a different ending, I'll do that kind of a thing. Midra, though, I do know is a Lord of Frenzied Flame. And I don't exactly know how that works with, is that this place? Hang on. It is. Well, this place used to be absolutely beautiful. What does my map say about the abyss again? Yeah, okay. What does my map say about this place? I should put this on my backhand blade since I actually wanted it and got it. What am I trying to find? What am I trying to find? Key items. A thick forest sprawls at the depths of a ravine that is untouched even by sunlight, known as the Sanctum of Sage Midra, and is a region forbidden by the Hornsent. It used to be so beautiful, though. A woman creature had all the more so time for attacking. Attacking? Oh. But I wanted to look at that. Oh, okay. Alright, well, let me look over here. I assume I can't open this? Yeah, cannot open from this side. Okay. Hello. What do you have to tell me here? What is going on with your... Do you have a beard? Interesting. What do you have to tell me? I welcome you, O uninvited guest. The line is, O honored guest, but I must warn as you venture in, heed the words of our great master, Midra. Approach not the madness, lest ye succumb. Well, I've already succumbed to it. Well, hang on. Little do you know that I'm already inhabited by the frenzied flame. I wonder if that... there's some things that, like, I know people have said that they're upset that they didn't do or they didn't integrate. It probably would have been too hard to integrate into the DLC. But, like, if you have the frenzied flame, there would be different stuff here. There are some individuals who wish that if you still had Melina with you, that she would have had something to say about coming to the Land of Shadow, or just like some sort of interaction with the base game besides Mikola's Cocoon and Moog, who you've already killed at this point. And I do agree that that would have been neat. But like I said, it probably would have been too hard to integrate. I wanted to put this new Ash of War on my backhand blades. Swift Slash. And I'm going to make them blood still. Because that's just my blood weapons. I like this look too. It's simple, it's elegant. I hear rats to my left. Really? One of you guys is here? Yeah, with the buffs really makes a fucking difference, I'm not gonna lie. Torn Diary, page 1. Let me kill everything in here so it doesn't attack me, and then I shall read that. Because I just don't trust anything. You guys dropped the Winter Lantern flies. Neat. This is another page. No, another Swollen Grape. Alright. Torn Diary page. A discarded page ripped from a diary bearing a passage written in a tremulous hand. Excuse me. I touched him, but only once. When he thrust his staff in my face, I brushed it aside. It was then that I touched him, the aging untouchable. Oh, is this how you're supposed to learn how to parry them? Interesting. Okay. These rat sounds in the ambient are really starting to bug me. Alright, so I found that Flame of Frenzy and the, what are these? Why are there so many messages leading into this room? Ah, stomach, but behold sadness. Madness ahead and short, be wary of up. Be wary of up. What's up there? I don't see anything up there. Oh, hello. Well, I can reply Frenzied Flame with Frenzied Flame. Who's throwing stuff? Alright, well, apparently I can't get him to target yet. Okay. 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 Jesus Christ. This area has a really cool, like just the Abyssal Woods in general, and Midra's Manse has a very cool aesthetic. And I wish there was more done with it. The Abyssal Woods themselves are just a very empty place. It is this whole huge area here that has, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sites of grace in it. Because this is above. The Elder's Hovel sits on a cliff above it. In this entire area, there is 2 weapons. One of them you get here, along with some other stuff. Some of the important items you get here. It's all located here. There's an NPC invasion here that drops another weapon. Another important item over here. And some cookbooks. And then the rest of it is just an open area that you explore with enemies. That's it. And I feel like it was very underutilized for it being what it is. It's a very cool area. The Aging Untouchables creates a very... Why are you guys here? This is upsetting. That's not gonna hit you, is it? Well, I tried. Okay, can you stop casually walking away from me? You're making me look bad. Do not kill me. In fact, I'm going to kill you. Thank you. I can cast stuff now. And now my FP will slowly regenerate, and I have an incantation to slowly regenerate my health. It's nice. I like I said, I feel optimized for exploration, for helping in boss fights and stuff like that. I have never really used the Black Knife as a... Be wary of right. Am I supposed to be coming from another direction? Okay. He was pointing in the other direction. Okay, you cannot say be wary of right and then use that gesture. If you're going to do that, face the other way whenever you're putting the message down. Maybe that's a little bit of a weird complaint from me, but... Offer head. Oh, hi. I didn't even see the lever. Is the bookshelf moving? Okay. Where is the secret passage? I saw that the bookshelf moved. What am I doing here? There was a... oh, this right here. There was a secret bookshelf moving in the Shadow Keep. Whenever I was exploring, there was a whole thing about it. It was like, oh, if you pull this lever, it'll move a bookshelf. And I was like, I fucking knew it. All of those bookshelves around, there had to have been some secret passage thing, but I just didn't find it on my own whenever I was exploring on stream. What do you have to say? I beg you, stop. Hang on, I'll be with you in 1 second. Come over here. I can't kill him. Never mind. He's a ghost. He's already dead. I'm so used to like whenever I get attacked, back away from whoever I'm talking to, so that I. Where did you come from? Also, should I drop down here? I feel like this is a place I've been before, isn't it? That's where I just was, right? Yeah, that's where I just was. Okay. What do you have to say? Sorry. Distracted. I beg you stop. Haven't I taken enough? Are we not brethren, common in our line? And yet, you offer only cruelty. I ask, what crime did great Midra commit? Whoa, hang on. This went from 0 to 100 real fast. What crime did the gentleman who took in the Lord of Frenzied Flame or became the vessel? I guess I'm so confused as to how this works. I'm going to assume that Midra became, but I have two guesses right now as to what happened and why there's a difference between Midra having the Frenzied Flame and us having the Frenzied Flame. Either one, Midra became a vessel for Frenzied Flame, but due to Nanaya then stifled it within himself, or he just was not as powerful as our Tarnished is to be able to make the Frenzied Flames plans a reality. Because this, our Tarnished character seems to be just all powerful as we progress through the game, capable of so much stuff. So many things are burned here too. I know that I've been walking around here, but I've not really parsed that everything's been burned. Maybe that is why Nanaya asked him to stifle it. Okay. Pleasure doing battle with you. Am I back in the main area that I was in? Yeah. That's where the dude was throwing frenzy flame stones at me. No paintings, no nothing to really get a story from here either. Surging frenzied flame, that's what the dude was throwing at me. Which apparently is a decent item in PvP, but I don't PvP. That's another thing, the whole 60 vigor thing. I've been on the 60 vigor for a while now. And apparently it makes a big difference in PvP, but in PvE it's not too much of a difference kind of a thing. So that's why I dropped that down to 55, because the difference between 55 and 60 is 76 points in vigor, which is not going to make a difference with a boss fight. I'm either going to get 200 hits of damage or something like that. Like 76 points is not going to make a difference, but I can see how 76 points of damage would make a difference in PvP, depending upon what build people are using. If you poison an enemy or Scarlet Rot somebody, yeah, 76 points of damage might make the difference between if you win or lose. I can understand that, but I'm not a PvP player, so that frees me up to hidden path ahead. You lie. You're full of lies. Oh, excuse me. I did not sleep that well. I woke up at, I think I went to bed around 9 last night, and I woke up at noon, or, not noon, Jesus Christ. Boy, I wish I woke up at noon. 9 to noon would have been great. I woke up at midnight, and it fucking sucked. Do I hear somebody stepping? Alright. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I'm so sorry. I mean, I can see them, but I was actually trying to open this menu up. My apologies, person. I didn't mean to disparage that message. I wish that it hit you. I also should probably put my lantern on. Just for the sake of having it. What is this? Madman's Craft Book 3. Is this finally how I utilize the whatever? Surging Frenzied Flame, which is this. Yes. And that's what I utilize these swollen grapes for, right? Where is it? That's what I utilize the swollen grapes for. Okay. Also, this item here, or where did it go? These spirit stones or sprite stones, apparently too, are really useful in PvP, not PvE. They do have some use in PvE, but again, they're mainly a PvP thing as well. But I don't use PvP. Are you just dead like that? You are? Okay. That was weird. What are these messages? First off, projectile weapon. Be wary of hole. Wicked sword ahead. Be wary of down. What's down there? That looks like an area that I've already been to before. Okay. Am I at a heavy load? I'm not at a heavy load with this. Give me back my dagger, though. I feel like I'm going to be utilizing this much more than I would a great sword. I don't use too many great swords that much. I prefer my colossal swords over my great swords. Was there anything on the tops of the bookshelves? No? Okay. First off, grace and then healing. Pauper ahead. I wish that I could change disparaging that message. I really feel bad about that. But I was trying to open my menu, not disparage a message. I need to push buttons correctly. Again, am I just like the whole edge ahead jokes? I know when this game came out, there were these messages. I want to go home and then edge, which people thought were the funniest fucking shit. But I feel like it's gotten to a point where like it's just not funny anymore. You make the joke so many times, it's just not funny anymore. I find it, and maybe this is a personal problem. Because I feel the same thing about the whole tri-finger butthole joke, where it's like it's just not funny to me anymore. Alright, I can jump across here. I can go down. Why would I go down whenever I could take the high road, so to speak? Golden horn tender. Okay. There wasn't anything else that I missed. This seems like fairly straightforward. Who has a room in a room? I've seen this one time in real life before. I used to work in... oh, there's an item down there I need to remember to jump down for. He's standing at not a place where the bookshelf is, so I assume I can move that. Maybe I do need to go down first. I've seen a room in a room one time in my life before. I used to work in attics and everything. And there was this gigantic house that I worked in. That the attic was absolutely just huge. And you could tell that this was added later on. But you go into this person's attic and there was just a small room that was built into it, and that's where this particular I think the lady's son lived in that room, and it was like, this is so strange to me. Alright, you look like you move. You look like you're on tracks. The question is, where is thine lever to move you? Hello. And I'll be fine today as long as my targeting doesn't target things through the floor like it was doing at Shadowkeep. Oh, is this the, that first door? Alright. Well, that at least unlocks a shortcut. Is this the first door? Yeah, it is. Okay, nice. So this is Midra and Anaya. Oh, and there's a ladder that I can knock down once I get up there. I want to look at this, though. Anaya almost is giving deathbed companion vibes in this photo. Midra seems like just a normal individual. If I missed stuff in that room, but I guess I have to go back for it, because this takes me to a whole different area. How many runes do I have? 124,000? Jeez, I didn't even realize whenever I got it. You get so many runes in this. Ah, hello. You get so many runes in the DLC. Yesterday, I think I was almost sitting at 1,000,000 again. Yeah, almost sitting at 1,000,000 again just from helping out a couple people. I assume this moves this. Indeed it does. Ah, the way but to progress is behind this bookshelf too. First off running and then jumping. Ah, I see. Oh, hello. I see the big fat guy down there too. I've only seen you in spirit form whenever Jory summoned you. Nanaya's torch. What does your face look like? Why do you look burned in the face? Your hair's still fairly young. You don't look like you died too long ago. Could this be a lover? Why is it always sadness? What can I learn from this? You're a torch? Torch made by attaching a dying flame of frenzy to a small spinal column. Whose spinal column? In a distant land, in an age long past, was born a man who failed to become the lord of frenzied flame. All that remains of him is cradled gently by an Anaya. So this is Midra's spinal column? Feeble lord's frenzied flame. Hold the torch out in front and spit out frenzied flame. Afflicts those caught in the area of effect with madness, along with the user themselves. Okay, yeah. So this is Midra's spinal cord that holds a dying flame of frenzy. In a distant land in an age long past. So how did he get to... Or the distant land could still be the land of... They're the lands between, because technically this is the Shadow Lands, not the lands between. All that remains of him is cradled gently by an Anaya. So that brings on a thought that I've tried to let's see, moving that bookshelf let me go somewhere else down there. I'll have to circle around, but what are you doing here? That brings on a thought, because I have done like checking into lore and this, that, or the other to try and understand the story as best as possible. Hi Ruby, how's it going? I'm doing alright. Anyway, I've been checking into the lore and reading stuff and this, that, or the other, and a lot of things of what I have... Oh, you had a revered spirit ash, nice. A lot of the things that I've come across all lead me to the... It is... ambiguous, where things are so vague that it there's certain parts of the story, and I'm sure I'll talk about it whenever I get to it in the DLC, but there's certain parts of the story that there's just so much ambiguity in what was said, in how things were said. It plays out one way for one person and a different way for another person. Um, that I don't think there are ever truly any fucking answers. And that's kind of how FromSoft likes to tell their stories, is that be wary of right. There is no right. You mean be wary of left? Or does that mean something's going to come out on my right? Ah, I see. I understand now. Okay. I know that's like FromSoft likes to be vague about some of their stories. I've heard this thing before that uh, Miyazaki, the main guy behind it, would read stories in English, but he didn't always know what was being said because he didn't, I guess, understand all of the words at the time. And so he would get stories like in tidbits, and it would cause him to like try and fill in the gaps and this, that, and the other. And that's an interesting. I don't know if that's true. Like I said, that is just what I have heard. But that does play an interesting. It paints an interesting picture as to how From Software's. I'll be with you in just 1 second. There was a way that I didn't go. It paints an interesting picture as to how From Software tells their stories and how that particular type of storytelling came to be. Because that's, like I said, the way that they tell their stories is it's a lot of speculation and lore conversations. And I guess it brings a community together, and it is quite interesting. Oh, this literally just circles around. Did I already come up here then? There's a lot of shortcuts. Maybe I'm too higher level for this area than I realized. Is that really all that was in here? I feel like this is a lot of... Let me double back just to make sure. I feel like that was a lot of strange shortcuts that all lead to the same area. That leads me up there, and then there's a doorway that leads me up there, and then if I decide to take another ladder, it leads me to the same... There's like 3 shortcuts to the same area. That's interesting. That's weird. And there's a site of grace just outside of it, too. So yeah, this takes me... Yeah, this is weird. That's where I first came in at? Question mark? Yeah. No. Yes. That's where I first came in at. And then, like I said, there's like 3 shortcuts to the same area. Alright, I've seen his boss fight. I don't know what he's weak to. I'm gonna try Blood Loss, maybe? If nothing else, I'll try and stagger him. But, yeah, that's Blood Loss and backhand blade, or not backhand blade, let's see, and then I'll use this one.
Of your foolishness!
Did that not hit you? Alright, he has a cool cutscene. I do know that. What happened to your spine then, buddy? How are you still together in one piece? How is your lower and your... His spine does look fucked up.
I have endured more than enough.
There surely could have been an easier way to do that rather than impaling your hand. But I guess you're not really worried about being impaled anymore. You know, I should have paid a bit more attention to the character model before just straight up running in and killing him. I do think the rags are pretty cool too. I wish I could get that as an outfit. Just like as a chest piece that you could wear other things with. That's the thing that kind of looks like Miquella's needle, especially whenever it curls up like that. And this kind of reminds me of Abyss Watchers, to have a great sword in one hand, and then I assume that's going to act like a dagger. I don't think he parries you, but he does hit you with it. Alright, I have no idea what you're weak to. I also have an Ash of War that I've not tried out before. Yep, you do bleed. You don't bleed a whole lot. Can I heal, please? Okay, that's a double attack and a triple. Oh, okay, you're gonna come in and stab me. Maybe okay. I'm not doing too well. I'm not doing so hot. You gotta... Oh, interesting. I'm just taking every hit. I'm not learning. I'm really not doing well to dodge. What is this, an explosion? That comes to me? I'm dead. I need to really be paying attention to the way that you attack me. Alright, there's madness. Okay. Not even half health. Alright. I was like not doing good on dodges at all. I'm not worried about the 160k whatever I had. Where am I? Okay. I need to be a whole lot better about my dodging. I wanted to look at you though.
Of your foolishness.
So you do have a spine, it's just the way that that's... Come over here so that I can turn around and look at you. I want to look at your character model. Can you do that little lunge attack thing again? How long does that combo last? You look like you were doing something, I didn't trust it. Yeah, it does look like your spine has been mended. Alright, I'm not gonna watch this again. Alright, you shoot, starts off by shooting that. Still hits me even whenever I'm in close. There's one blood loss. This is that big explosion that you did. Okay. I don't know how I dodged that the first time. Okay. So that comes towards me. So I feel like I should wait in the center a little bit before running away. Wait for him to lift up, start to glow, and then maybe start to run. Otherwise, I'm going to run out of real estate here. Is there anything that I want to change about that? Let me try buffing myself again before I go in there. Maybe I'll stay alive ever so slightly longer.
The depths of your foolish.
Alright, and I'll try and use this whenever I get an opening. Take the health down a little bit. Actually, I'll use it now. Good lord. Okay, why did you do 2 the first time and then 3 the second time? When do I get a chance to heal? Okay, you do 2 and then you do 3 on that. And that's a 3 one. Okay, there's a stagger. Stay here. Now go. Okay, that seems to be the correct way to do that. I was, okay. I need to dodge into him instead of dodging. I was fine. Is there anything that I want to change? I could try and stagger him. Let's try staggering him. Let's see how a big weapon does against him.
The depths of your fool.
Alright, let's see if a big sword makes a difference. I can't imagine he's weak to fire, but maybe weak to magic. Okay. I need to get his dodges. I need to learn how to dodge him. I don't know what I'm doing with my dodges. I'm just taking every fucking hit, trying to overpower my way in through everything, and that's not the way that this goes. I also don't like that there's this stupid little beginning bit here.
The depths of your...
But cutting him off is pretty fun. Alright, I'm gonna rush in immediately, use my Ash of War, and then I'm gonna dodge. Okay. You do that twice. Nice. I wish that did a little bit more damage, but I'll take it. That doesn't burn me. Oh, that's a grab attack. It's a weird grab attack. What the fuck? How come the... Alright. He's given me new moves now that I've not seen before. I didn't know... The fire that's on the ground whenever he does the big explosion doesn't hurt me. How was I supposed to know that that fire was gonna hurt me? The bottom line is I need to get better at dodging, and I'm not attempting to learn. How are you still alive? Game, explain that to me. It's completely empty. And I still did 13,000 damage. Because to my knowledge, I don't think that it does damage past what the health bar empties out to. So that guy still had 13, not 13,000, 1,300 health.
Enough.
I'm trying to wait because he seems like he's... Oh, you come back around the other side. Okay. I thought that he was going to swing. I thought he was lifting his arm up to his right side so that he could swing to his left side, not just continue to spin around. I guess you don't have a front and a back now because of your face. This is terrible. I didn't think that this boss would be that bad. That didn't hit? Okay, maybe it does just do a set amount of damage, because that did 1,300 as well. Still hits me. Okay, that's a little bit better. I seem to get, like, stun locked if I stay in too close, though. I couldn't get my attack off. Just chugging health at this point. Why has he not been stun locked? That was like 2 of my Ash of War knocked him off, right? And I feel like I got a whole bunch more hits on him that time and he didn't get stun locked at all. I got stun locked. I got hit once and then I was constantly healing the entire time. What is working, what would work, what doesn't work? I don't really fucking know what works and what doesn't work. Well, I just put a whole bunch of buffs on.
Depths of your...
Alright. We enter second phase? I don't know. What is this? This is technically 3 phases though, right? So going in and then immediately dodging seems to work. That works as well. That takes my FP to nothing. Still hit? Okay, that's fair. You're gonna try and do something long range. Okay. Whew, I'm just panic dodging, but it worked apparently. Fuck. Where did he go? What even happened there? I need to watch the replay on that. What happened? He disappeared. I guess he dashed through? Maybe I need to have fire negation on. Maybe that will help me. I don't know what will help me in all honesty. Madness in area increases damage, maybe, because I know that I'm going to get afflicted at some point. I don't know what the best thing to use against him would be. I know that I can dodge and then, or dash and then dodge. I just don't know when I can attack. That works. Alright, that works. It's too early. Did that kill me? Fuck. I was doing really good that attempt. I was doing really good that attempt. I had my dodges going. It seems like I need to be in really close to him and dodge to one side, though. Is the main thing. That's really upsetting. That's really upsetting too, that you're too short for some of my swings. Alright, dash in, dodge. Stance broken. Good deal. That didn't hurt. I was too late on that third one. Now I'm locked. Trying to heal. What is the best I've done? Half health? I may be here for a little bit. I want to beat bosses today, though. That's like the main thing that I want to try and do. Some sort of progression.
Depths of your...
I just had to get one little attack off, didn't you? Just because I'm ever so slightly slower than you. Alright, dash and then dodge. That's only 2? I thought that was 3. Or do you just get to choose how much you do? It's 2, and now I'm far away. Stamina come back. I need to heal. I need to heal again. Oh my god, of course you have a giant AoE. Now, that was a bad time to heal. Now I'm fucked up. Fuck! It's irritating. I was doing really good, but then I need to pay attention whenever he's about to stab to jump. Whenever he's about to stab the ground. That was a decent attempt.
The depths of your foolishness!
I don't like that he gets one little smack off there. That's really fucking irritating. Really, that hit? Why aren't you stance broken? Did I not get enough hits in there? I was even greedy with some of my hits. Alright, let me go back to how I was doing the first time. I can't imagine Flame of Frenzy or anything like that's going to really help. But let me try this again.
The depths of your foolishness!
Alright, that's a much better start anyway. That was weird. I didn't actually get my Ash of War off, but the end of it caught. And then I'm gonna dash back in. Oh, that doesn't dash as far as I thought. Okay. Lesson learned about that. I dodged too early. That's not quite like the, I need to run in a whole lot faster. Okay, yeah, I need to run in a whole lot closer before I use my Ash of War. It doesn't have the same dash length as my other attack. How many rune arcs do I have? I have plenty. I can keep doing this for a little bit. Although I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting to a point where I may summon something. Maybe not anything too overpowered, but just to summon something for a little bit of aggro from him. I'm not one to sit and forever at a boss. That's not what I want. I want this. I was messing with my weapons. I thought that dodge was too early. Now you have a faster attack? How does that work? Oh, come on! You've never done that before. Why are you changing things now? That's not the stab attack? That one is. I'm getting really greedy. Okay. Fuck. Remembrance of the Lord of Frenzied Flame. Oh, my heart. I felt like I was holding my breath there at the last. Just to, Jesus Christ, don't give up. Why is it always weak, foe? Time for joy indeed. Time for joy indeed. I still feel bad I disparaged that message earlier. First off, well done. Ah, well done. No head. Alright. I defeated a boss. Cool. I feel good about that. I now know a little bit. I don't feel like I really learned the dodges too well before actually killing him, but I didn't see this before either. Oh, I can upgrade my Spirit Ash now. Nice. Was that really all there was to glean from this place? Like, I did get a fair amount of loot. But was that all the loot that I could get? Was there anything else to get up here? Is there anything different with, Oh, well, I didn't rest. Okay. Let me... Discussion chamber? Is that where I actually fought Midra? Yeah. If I rest, which that technically counts as resting, and then go back out here, has anything changed with Nanaya's corpse? Like maybe she burnt away or something? These backhand blades are so much fun. I don't know how I feel about this Ash of War compared to the other one. I actually think that I prefer the other Ash of War. Do you bleed? Apparently that guy just does not bleed. You don't attack afterwards. You guys have interesting little blades. So does nothing change with Nanaya's corpse then? Yeah, like I said, I think that is a good Ash of War. I guess I need to dodge directly at the enemies. I need to look to see what the difference is. Oh, hello, ladder. Did I take this ladder before? I had to have, right? No, I didn't. I've never taken this before. This is to get back up. I'll stick with this Ash of War for a bit longer, but so far I think I like the Blind Spot Ash of War better. Alright, now that I have rested and returned, is there anything new with Nanaya's corpse? Still there. No, you don't have anything new to say, talk about, or do? Do you have eyeballs? You look like you had... Doesn't look like your eyeballs were burnt out or anything like that. Okay, well there's that. Let's see what I get for that. I'm sure I don't have quite enough faith to be able to use the items that I get from it, but... let me read it first. And I don't think I've ever read the Divine Beast Remembrance, because I think I still have it too. Remembrance of the Dancing Lion. When the Impaler's army assailed the tower, the ritual of the lion dance was turned towards martial ends. Its divinity, its fury, its light-footed beauty. Yeah, I've seen it. Remembrance of Midra, Lord of Frenzied Flame. As the golden barbs inflicted eternal agony upon him, Midra held fast to Nanaya's entreaty. Endure. The word was a curse. But the golden barbs were... Yeah, it seems like he inherited the flame, but Nanaya didn't like that, and then he did that to himself to keep the frenzied flame at bay. I would assume that all those bodies that were out in front of his place were like test subjects of it too. I need to go back and look at those. Alright. I'm sorry for making you work whenever you're not feeling good, Inya. Yeah, 41 faith. I can use the sword though. It's a great sword, golden crux. Golden greatsword that once pierced the body of Mitra, master of the Mance, used by the Hornsent in the execution of a damnation like no other. The Hornsent did it. The barbs that pierce the victim from within wind gently around the blades. But does that not look like Mikla's from overhead? If successful, the weapon's barbs unfold to excruciate from within. Else, additional input releases barbs in the area. There is something of the golden order in the sight of those fixed upon this crust. Yeah. It's golden, first off. But it seems like it was keeping the frenzied flame at bay because he didn't transform until after he pulled it out. But it was the Hornsent that did it. That would kind of make sense that the Hornsent were trying to keep the frenzied flame at bay as well. Incantation of praise in praise of Midra, Lord of Frenzied Flame. Summons an apparition of the Lord's head to spew frenzied flame. This incantation can be used while in motion. The apparition will remain as long as the input is held. The Lord of Frenzied Flame shall take their torment, despair, their affliction, every sin, every curse, all melted away. Yet Midra, like others before him, was too weak to become a lord. Okay, so see, maybe it was a combination of two things. He wasn't strong enough to actually carry out the the frenzied flame, the outer god's wishes upon the lands between, and the Hornsent seemed to intervene and used whatever this barb-like thing is to stop it. Either way, I'm taking this. What can I get from you? A charm depicting the crazed, cavorting dance of the divine beasts conducted at the Tower Festival raises potency of storms. Divine beasts are messengers of the heavens, and their rage mirrors the tumult of the skies, of which storms are the pinnacle. And the Ash of War is a cold, it looks like Hoarfrost Stomp. A skill which imitates the wrath of the divine beast's dance. Lift a leg lift a leg up high and stamp it down with great force. Sends a powerful wave of frost straight out along the ground. Can be charged to increase power and range. So that's like an upgraded Hoarfrost Stomp. I'm trying to think, is there anything that I use that is technically called a storm? I don't think so. I don't know if I read any of these. Maybe I did. Oh well, that's another playthrough ago. Feels like now that I'm in the DLC. So I have this weapon. I have plenty of... is this a somber weapon? If it's a somber weapon, I'll take it up to +9 already. Is it a somber? It is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'll save the sombers. Let's go try out the weapon. I would like to try it out actually on... What would I like to try it out on? I thought about going down, but then I also thought about... See, I can go to the Jagged Peak, I can go down through the fissure, or I can progress Metir's quest. Or I guess that would be... Ymir's quest. So it's either Tialie, Igun, or um, fuck, what is his name? I just said it, Ymir, that I can progress currently. But I have pretty well everything unlocked in the map. I'm getting to a point where I'm going to need to start taking out some of these bosses. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? It's been a while since I've been here. I feel like it was the second stream maybe that I came to the Jagged Peak. I can try Bale. You're not that long, are you? I want to try that Ash of War out on an actual enemy real quick. Hang on. They're so tall. But can I get this off on, say, like a Fire Knight? No. That's really fucking fun, though. Okay, so they're really tall, so maybe I was not able to get it off because they're ever so slightly taller than me. But what about an enemy that's around my same height? Do I stab them the same way that Midra stabbed me? I'm curious about this Ash of War because it says that like I come down and inflict excruciating pain because the barbs come out. Okay, I guess that is the Ash of War then. I just stab. What about just damage normally? Does this do holy damage? It does holy damage rather than fire damage. See strength and scaling. Okay. I remembered you just as I ran up here. That input seems so delayed, though. But I like that it knocks people on their ass. Okay, I'm in a corner. You're very rude, sir. I was in a corner. I know I backed up into the corner. The Twin Knight, or Twin Blade Knights still fuck me up a little bit. Like, I don't exactly know the best way to handle them. I haven't tried to parry them. I don't think that would be great. Or at least not for me. I wouldn't be great at it. Let me try two-handing this. Okay, two-handing this, I don't stab my hand on it. The barbs. That would have been an interesting animation if they did that like Midra. So if I do this, and then do this, that kills both of you. Okay. Backstepping and rolling seem to have a... I do like the moveset of it. That was supposed to be a backstab. Yeah, that is really delayed. Ash of War, but it's fun. I'll use this for a little bit. What was I going to go do? I was going to go do something. Do I want to go ring the next thing? I don't think I want to do that quite yet. That will require me switching to a different weapon as well, though. So let's go down into the Fissure. I have decided that I'll do this right now. I came down here. I just grabbed the Side of Grace and that, and I have not explored anything else down here. Up or down? I guess up. I almost fell down that crack too. Where does this lead me? Oh, hi. You're weak to fire damage, I'm pretty sure. So I will want to switch this to fire. But you are short, so I gotta remember that. Why aren't you dead? Jesus Christ, that was much more frustrating than it needed to be. There's an item there. Oh, I don't like your cracking noises. Jesus Christ. You know what? See y'all. I gotta remember that I have fire now. More congealed putrescence. Oh ho ho, you were coming for me, but I was prepared. Is there nothing else up here? Ah, okay. That almost looked like a silver tear husk. What am I looking at? Yeah, I see it, but what is it? You're a blood fiend. Okay, I could not figure out what the fuck I was looking at there for a second. Why is it always pathetic sort? How much does this do to you out of curiosity? Not as much as I would have liked it to. That should probably break your poise though, which will give me a moment to do this. And then... I guess, let's do it. How do you feel about lightning? You don't like it. Secret passage ahead. Time for jumping. Death. Well, there was a way that I didn't go that way. This is not a secret passage. This is, I think, death. That Ash of War is nice, but it leaves you open for a lot of attacks. Like, I don't understand how that dude hit me, in all honesty. I want to watch the replay on that. My feet were at his shoulder, and blood... Alright, Holy did decently against you guys. What about Fire? Holy did better against you. Interesting. Or it seemed like it did better anyway. I guess you guys are the Blood Fiends. I only did more damage with that weapon, I feel like, because of the, Okay, so that is a downside to the... Alright, that time I jumped over it. Did that stagger you? No. Just kind of knocked you off kilter for a bit. So this is what I mean now in my exploration. If I just sit and... Oh, there's another side of grace. I think it's every 2 seconds I get 1 FP. So 6 seconds I get 3 FP at least. Like, over the course of time, that's going to add up. Can I stagger you with a great sword? Not quite as well as if I was using a colossal sword. But luckily you guys have no poise. Seems like kind of a moveset like a Dark Moon Greatsword. Where it does the up and down sweeps. But I do like that R2 is a poke rather than a wide sweep. I've come a long way from my poke build. For my poke only build. Oh really? You recognize me? I thought I was actually sneaking up on you. Where did that side of grace go? Was it around the other side of this? Okay, I guess it was. I'm just kind of double checking to make sure I got everything, slash killed everyone. What are these bones too? Those bones don't look like they make any sense anatomically. Oh, hi. I abandon here my love. Yep, Saint Trina. I think I can level up too. And I can upgrade my... Oh, I can't. Oh, it's 4? Why did those go up? Hang on. Wait, did that say 4 Shadow Tree Blessings too? No, use 3 Shadow Fragments. Weird. Why do those go up, but this doesn't go up? Is this a bigger boost then, I guess, for summons? That's really strange. Okay, so I can't do anything until I get another Shadow Fragment. But I can level up, which I think I want to put into mine, since I've been using that more. I'm almost to what I'm going to cap myself, at least until I start a new game plus, of 250. I only have 4 more levels to go, which I probably will put into mind as well. You don't have horns. Kindly Mikola, I see you've thrown away something you should not have under any circumstances. How will you salvation offer to those who cannot be saved, when you could not even save your other self? That is referencing Saint Trina. Which Saint Trina was literally my favorite, or what I was most excited about for the DLC. I thought that whole story of Mikola becoming Saint Trina and everything like that, be wary of Cavalier, but seek lover. I thought that whole story was really neat. The original thing about Mikola was becoming a Empyrean, and he was going to use Saint Trina essentially to do it. That was really neat to me. I was very excited to see that. I thought that's what the DLC was going to deal with. And then whenever the DLC came out, Saint Trina seemingly had much less of a role in it than I thought she was going to have. And I was a little disappointed about that. I don't know what these guys are weak to. I think the Gravebirds are weak to Holy. Anything seemingly to do with death is weak to Holy. So like the boss at the end of this area will be weak to Holy. Does this continue on? Okay, thank you, Phantom, for showing me that. That's sad. That's like the first time that I've come across something where it's like it wasn't just a dead corpse in a specific pose. Like you can literally tell how they died. That's like Red Dead Redemption 2 level of environmental storytelling, where you'll come across a corpse that, you know, maybe they shot themselves or something collapsed and they didn't have a chance to survive. You don't normally see that in Elden Ring. Normally it's, this person died because they were too miserable. Hello, little secret path. I'd like to target you. I have so many different damage options now. It's nice. Like I said, I feel good in this build. I don't feel like I'm too underpowered. Which again was my fault with like the whole health situation, thinking that I needed to be at 60 vigor. 55 seems like a good sweet spot for me for this build kind of a thing. Trying to spread things out between int and faith simply for some swords whenever I could just have the minimum requirement in one. Okay. I don't like this at all. I'm gonna try and turn it into a song. That way I can do my dodges. Okay. I'm very thankful that it couldn't shoot straight down. I think that's on your way to the Halleck tree. There's like this Oracle Envoy, one of the fat ones. That I'm going to assume you went too far over that direction. No, you tried to run from it. You backed up too much. How did you die? You fell in the wrong spot. Traitor. Could this be a sniper? I had this thought. Oh god. Oh shit. Oh god. Anyway, like I said, on the way to the Halleck tree, there's one of the fat Oracle envoys that can shoot nearly straight fucking down. What are you doing? What the fuck was that? It's a pleasure doing battle with you. You can I feel like that thing can reach me. I feel like it will have an angle on me from there. Where is it? Where are you? Ooh, that was close. Okay, now I feel like I could explore that area with it dead. Nectar Bloom Burgeon. I think I found these originally in the Cerulean Coast. Alright, I think that's where I'm going, but I don't trust myself to make that jump without circling back around first. Oh, hello. Okay. Now let me go back down there and look for items. What do you say? Behold item. Oh god. I don't know how I'm supposed to get that item. Whenever the DLC came out or was coming out and I saw the long boys, which I have come to learn that those things are called spirit eels, and fuck that. That's horrendous. I hate that. They will forever be known as long boys. There's no reason to call them... I feel like spirit eels, that's a horrendous name. That's awful. I will not be calling them spirit eels. The long boys I was kind of curious as to whether or not they were spirits of these Sentry Stones, just in the Land of Shadow, like the Land of Shadow version Sentry Stone. That does not appear to be the case because there are still Sentry Stones here. Alright, what was around here? This looks like a lot of death. Can I chain reaction, you guys? Okay, I literally gotta do it one at a time. I was kind of hoping that, one explosion would lead to another explosion would lead to another explosion. Is that everybody? Look at all the... Oh, they disappeared. I was gonna say, look at all those balls! Alright, is there anything else just hanging off a ledge here maybe that I'm not seeing? That was where I came up originally. Okay. It appears to just be Ghost Glovewort. Surely there's a, where was the site of Grace? It was over there. Maybe I'll get another one after I make it across this whole area, because this seems like a pain in the ass of a run back if I did die and had to come back all this way. Site of Grace? Maybe, yes. Still no? Dung, oh dung. Alright, well this is a point of no return, I guess. I can't come back up there from where I am currently. Grace ahead, thank God. Is there anything off to these sides? No? Okay. There's the Grace. And maybe a way to go around and find that item. But I don't think that I could... I don't know, it looked like I needed to be... Okay, that's fine. From over there, whenever I was looking back over this way, I thought that I would have to, like, fall down and catch myself on the various lips of this thing to get to that item. I didn't think it would literally just be casually walk over there and grab it. Time for brief respite. Fortitude, oh fortitude. How many heals do I have? Okay, I'm still good on that. Try holy. I specifically have a holy bonker ready for this. I'm not... Okay, now I am overweight. I'm not using any electricity or magic. Which one of you is heavier? You're heavier? Okay. Am I heavy load now? Okay, perfect. I specifically put together this holy bonker for undead enemies, so that I would not have to do the extra process of having to kill the skeletons as they were rising up. One attack and done. I put this together mainly for Ghost Flame Dragons, because they apparently are weak to strike and holy. But with it having a sacred incantation on it like this. Are you weak to holy? You are not. You're still weak to fire. I took away my fire. Well, I still have this. You don't seem too weak to fire. What, can I blood loss you? Why do you have so much health? You're moving around a lot and making me uncomfortable. That item wasn't really worth it either. Okay, neat. I want to take just a moment. Jesus. I don't know what's wrong with me. Oh, I can circle back around there. I'm glad that I took just a moment. Part of me feels like I just pushed through here and I didn't actually fully explore it because I was talking about my holy bonker. I guess I did look around. I don't know how I would get down there. It almost looks like I jump. Oh, I do. Seek down, try down. Let me see what's just around the corner here. But that might be what I do next. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do next. Is hop down here and I'll just go back to the site of grace. I still have my holy bonker on me. I honestly don't know what the Leonine Misbegotten is. That's going to kill me. And I didn't even hit it correctly. Okay. Fuck. That was my fault. I didn't see that there was another ledge there. I thought it was just drop down, drop down. Alright, holy bonker time again. Oh, actually, I don't even need to fight them. Alright, where was this? This one first, and then... That dude throws pots, though, doesn't he? I guess it's Mass of Putrescence. Is this a sorcery? It's a sorcery. Sorcery originating from the putrid liquor of the stone coffins. Flings a great mass of putrescence that bathes its landing area in ghost flame. Charging increases potency. In an age long past, death was burned by ghost flame. Even the remains of tainted flesh were given equal treatment in death. That sounds like it's a really fucking cool spell if you're doing like a death sorcerer. But unfortunately, I cannot use it. This also feels like an enemy is going to jump down or rain down on me. You asshole. Assholes. Excuse me, sorry. Plural. Okay, there's another enemy. I don't care about you. You take too long. Should have known not to run right in the center of everything. I don't like the way that they sound like... It sounds like... And this is going to be a very oddly specific description. What the fuck? You... I hate this. This is the least of the things that I like. Oh, I got stuck on a rock, man. Those putrescent thingies, the blobs, and this is gonna sound weird, but they sound like whenever you like knock them off of you after they've grabbed them, it sounds like a bunch of teeth chattering in a, like loose teeth chattering in a cup. Specifically, too, sounds like loose teeth chattering in like a paper cup or something, which is a very weird thing. I've not heard that before. It's just what it sounds like that would make. It sounds like the noise that would make. And I don't like it. Alright, I guess I need to hug the wall rather than just running out into open areas because there are going to be slimes that drop down on me. Ah, okay, so this is what leads out to here. So that means now I have to fight that thing. I think... No, don't disparage the message. I learned this from earlier. I want to put this back on. I don't know what golden ghosts are weak to. I feel like I remember from fighting Godfrey that golden ghosts are supposed to be weak to lightning, but I don't know if that was just because Godfrey's weak to lightning or if the golden ghost actually was. Sorry, I'm gonna take a hit from my vape real quick. Alright, that also allowed me to heal too. I don't want to deal with you anymore. Oh god, that was close. How weak to lightning are you? Pretty weak. Oh, stamina is an issue though. I prefer you not do this. I couldn't get... Why are you still alive? Why are you still alive? That is the one thing that has bugged me this DLC too. Stuff needs to die. If it has no visible health left, just end it. Don't let it continue. Fuck. That's so irritating. I don't want to deal with you guys anymore either. That's why I put my holy bonker together, specifically because of skeletons, undead things. Fuck you. That's right, fall off. I don't fucking care. I'm not even going to kill you to resurrect you, as you're resurrecting. Alright. If it... That thing's gonna try and follow me, isn't it? No? Okay, I'm good. I don't need to mess with you then. If it has no visible health left, just kill it. Why are you still alive? What the fuck? Jesus Christ. That's so irritating. Fuck me. Multi-layered ring of light. Fires multi-layered golden ring. Yeah, I can't use that. Incantation of those who served Mikola. Isn't that Radigan... What is it? Discus of Light was one of the original fundamentalisms. Or wait. Radigan made triple rings, or Radigan made Ring of Light, and then Mikola made triple rings of light. So then, yeah, this would be Mikola. Produces a multi-layered ring of golden light and fires it forward, inflicting continuous damage to those struck by it. Charging extends duration and increases potency. This light ring incantation was cultivated by a tradition separate from the Golden Order fundamentalism. Yeah, because if I remember correctly, the other ones you require some int to wield as well. That one does not seem to require int to wield. Alright, so I can go to my left or I can go up here. See, there's that message. I want to go home and then edge. 3,432 appraisals on it. Such a stupid fucking message. Maybe I'm too far away from the beginning of the DLC to appreciate its glory, but I'm not too big on jokes like that in general. I have masked for a long time and made a whole bunch of weird jokes like that, but it's not something that I personally enjoy. Okay, another grace, nice. Where the fuck am I? Why can't I pull up my map? What is happening here? Time for sleep? Are you guys asleep or dead? Okay, you're still... Yeah, you're still breathing. You're just sleeping. Why aren't the owls sleeping? That's not how owls sleep, is it? I thought owls slept, like, laying down, or is that only baby owls? Also, what is this? What animal am I looking at here? Oh my goodness. Those little rabbit jumpy things, whenever they sleep, they tuck their head into their tail. That is adorable. That is very adorable. Okay. I feel like there's a whole ass area that I did not go to. Summoning pool. Okay, does this mean that this is the boss? Friend required ahead. Weak foe ahead, all the more try to spare. Boss ahead. Yep, boss ahead. Fire required ahead. Well, I'm going to go back to my holy bonker. Where am I, by the way? Why can't I pull out my map? Let me rest. I don't know whose aggro that I have, but I cannot pull out my map for some reason. Because I want to see how far underground that I am. I've not come across a map of any kind to show where I am. Okay. Fissure waypoint. Okay, so I was down here, then I kind of did a zigzag. Fissure depths. Before I do this, I went to, wasn't there a whole area that I didn't go to here? I didn't go down here, that's right. I went up instead of going down. What's down here? Oh, I see a blood fiend. That came out a whole lot faster than I was anticipating. This weapon is, it is fun. But like I said, the Ash of War is just ever so slightly too slow for my liking. I wish it was more of a stab, stab. Instead of a stab, stab. Does that make sense on the timing? It just seems ever so slightly too slow. Was there nothing to do, nothing of value this way then? Okay, I guess I could have done this and then gone up. But hey, at least I checked it. I didn't even see, what did I pick up? Trina's arrows. There's really nothing else down here? I most certainly can't make those jumps. I will die, and it doesn't look like there's a ledge for me to land on. I thought there would be something else down here. Okay, holy bonk time. Because if this... Time for jumping. Down. I mean, I'm not carrying too many runes. Yeah, that's death. What the f... Oh. Everything that I know is a lie. And this is just gonna lead me right to the site of grace again. Okay, there's no reason for me to do that. But that was weird. That's... Hang on, I gotta do that again. That... Everything I know is a lie. About heights. And I feel like later on, I'm going to try and do the same thing, and it's not going to work like that. Alright, yeah, I gotta kill you again, I'm sorry. And then there was a second one. Holy shit, I almost died there. Then there was a second one around the corner. That does do a lot of damage. This is so weird. I feel like I want to leave a message about this. It's been a while since I've checked on my messages too. What are we at? 28. Okay, that one has its first poor rating. It's been a while since I've checked on it. But that had been an overwhelmingly positive message. So we're at 29. Seek Down, that one's still doing good. Secret Tunnel still only has 2 poor, but its goods are going up there. 34 ratings in total. Praise the Right, which is that stupid message that I made on a bridge somewhere, capital outskirts. There was Praise the Left, Praise the Middle, or Praise the Center, and there wasn't a Praise the Right, so I put it there. That one seems to be good. I don't remember putting this one down. Too high up. I did not think that that one would get as many as it did. Could this be a ladder? So, okay, this was the experiment that I was doing in Elfiel, Brace of the Halleck Tree, to see if I got more. Because any interaction with a message is good. Doesn't matter if it's bad, doesn't matter if it's good. It used to be in the Dark Souls that... Hang on. Looks like the stream's buffering. Am I good? Okay, I'm still good. Okay. I think if you did a good interaction, it gave you health. If you did a poor interaction, it took health away from you. But they changed that in Elden Ring. Any interaction is good. So I was like, alright, I'll put a stupid message down at the base of a ladder. And it's gotten poor ratings. But you know what? It's probably healed me in times whenever I wanted to. Alright. What would I put here? Because this is just so strange to me that I can survive this fall. Is there anything like bravery in concepts? Hope, despair, victory, faith required ahead. In short, try jumping. That's what I'm gonna put in there. Try jumping off. And then what gesture should I put there? Fire spur me, Hanzo's oath. Inner order, outer order, golden order, totality. Point downwards, that would make sense, but yeah, I'll do point downwards. I should probably have put that closer to the edge. Faith required ahead. In short, try jumping off. Alright. And then jump off. Right? And this doesn't kill me. It's so fucking weird, man. Alright. Let me go to where the boss is then. I'll check on that message later. Alright, holy bonk time. I've never fought this boss before because I didn't have the boss? Hello? Oh, please grant me the courage to fly to your feet, my dearest. Saint Trina. To fly to your feet? Jumping required. More jumping? What the fuck? Did they just decide, you know what? There's been fall damage this entire game. Let's just get rid of it. What the fuck ever. Alright, holy bonker time. This is Putrescent Night, I believe is the name. Tialier! Been a while since I've seen him. Visions of dragon. If only I had a dragon, so to speak, no dragon ahead. Alright, let's do it. Hello. That does so much damage to you. Alright, so holy was the way to go as long as I don't die. What is this? Does frostbite to me? I honestly thought I was going to die there. This is, I really wish that last one had hit. Stop dodging into his attacks. Fuck. Okay. I I apologize for hitting the mic. I don't know what the fuck started happening. My brain, I think I couldn't comprehend the pure amount of damage that I was doing to him. That my brain just literally stopped working. What the fuck? That was it. That was crazy. I have a decent chance now, so I'll use this. And then I'm gonna do some more buffs. What the fuck? That was wild. Alright, so I do have a chance. I was trying to one hand. I guess I don't need to buff before jumping down. I had a moment to do it whenever I made it down here, didn't I? Okay, I'm not really worried about picking up those runes. Stamina's an issue. Does this work if I run around him? No. Do I need to dodge into it? I don't really know how to dodge that. I realized the moment that I hit the button that I dodged too early. I'm not actually learning how to dodge, too. I don't feel like I'm learning this fight because of how much damage that I do. Let me switch away from the Holy Bonker real quick. That takes me... Because maybe it's just the holy damage. I don't know if it's the sacred... whatever that's over top my sword. Or my bonker. Let me see if it's just holy damage in general. Because I didn't see... He's dead, so holy damage to me works. Seems like it would work. That seems like a no-brainer. I didn't see any message about holy damage, though. Do you start running out immediately? You do. Okay, so maybe I do need to do this beforehand. Alright. So my bonker does do much more damage. What is happening? Okay. I feel like I've gotten worse since starting this boss fight. Alright, I will buff from up here then. That was wild. This is, I don't know, this whole fight seems wild. Holy damage does do a lot, but it seems like it was most certainly the sacred infusion or whatever that was on the actual hammer that did more damage. Definitely weak to holy. And there was that message that said try fire. Fire required ahead. Okay. I was spamming dodge. I am switching back to the holy weapon. Whenever the horse come out, yeah, whenever I stood up after getting hit the first time, I was spamming dodge, and I couldn't seem to dodge before the horse hit me. And then I just couldn't do anything after that. I still don't feel like I'm really learning this fight. It feels like I'm trying to power my way through it. Here we go. Maybe I should summon Tialie. You dodged it? I was spamming dodge, and then I fucked up on my dodges. Is the answer? No, it's not. I was gonna say, is the answer being close to him? Fuck. Fuck. I saw the one coming from the outside edge in, and so I thought, okay, I'll dodge. I meant to dodge back, but I think I dodged to the side. This isn't hard if I can just literally get my shit together for 2 seconds. And actually attempt to dodge. Whenever I see the flames jump, I've not tried that yet. That'll be the next thing that I try. Okay. Oh, this might help too. Well, it's magic fire, isn't it? I don't know. Maybe that'll help. I can't see you. If I get hit by the horse, I'm pretty well dead. Can I hit you, please? No, me hit you, not you hit me. Alright, staying close and jumping. I'm jumping. Okay. Staying close, no. Jumping, yes. I can't even be mad at the game. Like, the damage is there. It's very easy. Well, I shouldn't sit and say that it's very easy. It's not too incredibly difficult. And like I said, I can't be mad at the game. I'm making it so much harder on myself than anything else. There was a job that I took one time, and I think it was my second day. Went to go do a very simple task, and I asked my boss, I was like, is this how you do this? And he goes, no. You're making it so much harder on yourself than it needs to be. And I told him, I was like, you have no idea. Fuck. Oh, there's another swing after that. Alright, I'm away from you and I'm gonna jump. That lingers for a little bit though. is the one coming from the outside in. Fuck. So literally, if I just took like 2 seconds to try and learn that ever so slightly more, yeah. The answer was jumping. What else was I using? Do I have only DLC weapons equipped now? Well, with the exception of my seal. Because I think I looked it up on, it's like jclark.io. I don't know, it's the first result whenever you search Elden Ring weapon calculator. I think I looked up the seals, which one does the best, but since I have the minimum requirement for, what's her name? Rilana's swords. Technically, this seal is the best because of how many skills and things that it scales from. Alright, I'm just kind of looking around just to see what I see. I know I'm running around aimlessly talking about nothing, but I just wanted to see if there was anything else around in this arena. So yeah, why did nobody say sacred? Let me go back. Where did I jump down from? It was from over here. Are these messages that are still on the ground? Nobody said sacred? Nobody said holy? What? Okay, I guess it glitched. TLA was appearing there. Visions of lake. Could this be a bug? Visions of dragon. If only I had a dragon, so to speak, dragon ahead. Wasn't there another message here? Oh, it's a bloodstain. Didn't I see another message as a... Yeah, this one. Be wary of boss. Nobody says anything about holy? Well, I am gonna go back up there real quick. I want to protect this one just so that it's still there. Okay, I can only protect a certain amount. I don't care about that one. This one I want to see if it gets any more. And I'll protect that one. I don't care about the beast one anymore. You know what? People can figure it out themselves. Maybe I'll do it later. Whichever message gets another appraisal, and whichever one has the least appraisal. Visions of victory. Why did nobody say choose holy? That seemed so easy. Death required ahead. Yeah, I know about all this.
Oh, Centrina, what velvety ambrosia is this? Your poison and the sweet sleep that follows. Oh, please, let me hear your voice. Then you too must have paid a visit to Centrina's garden of deepest purple. I'm drifting off in the sea of her poison. Soon I will hear her voice. Let me be. I won't be long.
What the fuck Beatles album did you take those lyrics from?
Oh, I almost forgot. You mustn't follow my example. Centrina's poison would plunge you into an eternal slumber. It must be me, and only me.
Is this because you worked with poison and so like now it doesn't have an effect on you quite as much as it would other individuals?
I am gone, adrift in sleep.
No, you're not. You're still talking to me.
Hear Centrina's lost voice. Let me be. I won't be long.
Okay.
I am gone so that I may let me be.
Okay, you're not asleep though, or else you wouldn't be talking to me. What does that unlock me? Lulling branch. I'll check that in a moment. Putrescent night. All tainted flesh eventually becomes putrescence, and this clump of it imbibed Saint Trina's nectar, which granted it eternal rest. And so it was that, and so it was that putrescence became her night. If it was an eternal rest, why was it attacking me? That seems a little counterintuitive. See, it's stuff like that where, like, you wouldn't think lulling branch. Slowly builds up sleep while gradually restoring FP. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I guess that's a way to make starlight shards for yourself, but you have to have some sort of, what's the term? I can't think of the term. Hang on one second. What is the term? Backup plan? No, that's not the right term. That's not the one that I'm thinking of. Alright. Yeah, Saint Trina. I was so excited for Saint Trina's role in the DLC. In the base game, too. And then they turned her into this flower thing. I really wanted her to become the god that she was supposed to become. I really desperately, that was like the one thing that I was solely excited for in the DLC. This is gonna kill me. And I gotta do this a lot more times. That's that whole it must be me and only me thing that TLEA is talking about. Like, it's supposed to be like a, oh, should I do this then? Is this something that I should do? Well, since you said that it's you and only you, I'm going to do it now.
I am gone, so that let me be.
No, you're not. You're still here. Alright, let's do it again. I'm gonna die more to Saint Trina than I did the boss to get to Saint Trina. I don't know what I should spend these runes
I am
on.
gone, so that I may hear.
Okay. Once more. Eventually something's going to change. I just don't remember when it changes. Okay. I know I'm not talking much. I'm taking this as opportunities to take drinks from my drink.
Why
Uh-huh.
won't you share your voice with me? Grant me more of your poison, that I might drift further into sleep.
Why did he
Perhaps
twitch?
then you'll grace me with your voice. Please, leave me alone. Please.
Let's do it a fourth time. I believe I am now up to as many times as I died to the boss. Did I die 4 or 5 times, something like that? Okay.
Mikhail, stop. Don't turn the poor thing into a god.
Whoa, we get like an intense loading screen now. TLA, remember how you're talking about sleep?
I'll thank you not to lie to me. I am the chosen, not you.
Nope, that's not how it
I
works.
can doze off in the sea of St. Trina. Why would you hear her voice when I cannot? If you should utter these cruel untruths to me again, I won't be held responsible for my actions.
Bro, you can't hardly move.
Please, enough. I cannot believe your cheek. And I will stand for it no longer. I will never forgive you. I will never.
It's like she likes you more than she likes me. How dare you? I know. I've been there. It sucks, but you got to move on, man. You got to just try your hardest. I understand wanting eternal sleep. I understand that a lot. Eternal sleep, eternal rest, no longer having to worry about things. I understand it immensely. This is another slow fade out.
Would be Mikhail's prison. A caged divinity is beyond saving. I will never forgive you. For your trespass, you will know my poison.
You will know my blood loss.
Why did you mislead me? Such strength, but for what?
Saint Trina's smile. Sleep in the vicinity increases attack power. Okay. Holy shit. Against the dog, the dog skins, against the god skins. This is gonna be anytime that I get summoned to Crumbling Fair Missoula, if I do again, maybe on New Game Plus, I'm gonna throw this talisman on, put them to sleep, and fuck them up. Holy shit. A talisman depicting a smiling Saint Trina, a vision conjured deep within a certain man's heart. Raises attack power when sleep is triggered in the vicinity. Only I am allowed to know of your velvety sleep, its sweetly gentle embrace. So please, smile for me and only me. This a record of crafting techniques left by the disciple who pursued the teachings of the Saint of Sleep, yet what seemed a gentle sleep at first ripened into velvet. Can I read greater potentates? No, it's these. A record of crafting techniques left by a man who was utterly captivated by Saint Trina. He continued the search for her in his slumber. These are in the base game. These are base game cookbooks. It references Tialier, or Tialier in the base game. Left by a disciple. So he was utterly captivated and then became a disciple. You're a simp. You're a simp, Harry. Are you still drifting off?
I was no good to anyone. Beginning to end. Weak as a kitten, and thick as two planks. I suppose dying in disgrace is fitting, in a way. Tell me, please, assuming you spoke the truth back then. What did Centrina tell you? Tell me, please.
Can I not tell him now?
Assuming you spoke the truth back then. What did...
Okay. Do I do it again? What is my character like all of a sudden... Like, no, I tried to tell you. You don't get to know anymore. It's fucking weird. Everybody is like... Everybody in this land is weird loyalties and blind faith towards certain aspects of things, and I just... It's weird, man.
You must kill Miguel. Grant him forgiveness.
Is that how you forgive people? Have I been doing it wrong all these years? I'm pretty sure pretty sure there are better ways. Well, based upon the lore that I do know, he's not gonna stop, so yeah, I guess that might be the only way.
Assuming you... What did...
Yeah.
You are a wretched...
You
wretched
asked! Why are you upset with me?
nightmare come to plague me. Such a thing could possibly be...
That's what happened. I'm literally just the messenger.
Centrina, please let me hear your voice in my everlasting slumber.
Man, the voice actor really went hard with the trembles in the voice.
Centrina, let me hear your voice in my everlasting slumber. Centrina, in my...
One more time? Maybe? Possibly? Another slow fade out. Any other words, Saint Trina?
You must kill Miguel.
This is the same thing.
Grant him forgiveness.
I'm gonna try it one more time. But if it's the same, then I think I've reached the end of it. Have I been picking up my runes this whole time? Do I still have 220,000? Have I been... Okay, so I have what I... Yeah. And then what I got from defeating Tialier. You okay? Are you finally drifting off now? Okay. Well, his lines are different. Are yours any different? This is so weird. I've died to Saint Trina about the same amount of times as I've died to Midra. At this point. Slow fade out. Anything new?
You must kill
Okay.
Mikhail.
This is a cutscene? Interesting.
Grant him forgiveness.
Hi, Midra. I was just talking about you. Alright, is that the end of this for the moment then? What are your braids doing, by the way? Okay. I'm gonna do one more time with her, and if it's the same message, and Tialie is still saying ah ha ha, then I'm gonna say that's good for the moment. I'll double check the fissure area in Midra's Manse off stream, make sure that I grabbed all the items that I want, but this seems to be finished up here, right?
You must
Okay.
kill
Yeah.
Mikhail. Grant him forgiveness.
Looks like the stream is loading weird again. There it goes. Okay. Yeah, okay. Interesting. All right. So that's all that done then. I didn't realize that it was quite setting in as fast as this. I still have you, man. I still have Gaius. It's been a little bit. I think from what I've looked up, Gaius is weak to holy. Oh god, I'm not... I think Gaius is gonna be the one that I summon for, in all honesty. He's a problem. This is the boss that is the big problem to me right now. I'm not even necessarily... I know that Mesmer is going to take me a while, but I am more worried about Gaius than anything. Yeah, that does do a decent amount. But so do you. Ah, bad time to heal. That's the one that I don't know how to dodge. Yeah. I have the damage, I just don't know how to dodge his attacks. This seems like a decent choice for a weapon, though. Who would have thought? There's so many in-game bosses in the base game that are strong against Holy that I just kind of set Holy aside. And I think it's nice that they have, in a way, brought it back. Alright. I tried to wait until the last possible second and I waited too long. That's the one that I don't understand. You're gonna try and kick me? I waited too long. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. What am I supposed to do about this? I couldn't dodge in time. Fuck your fucking kicks! Alright, hang on. I have... Whew, my faith has been... My faith in myself I was just choosing the wrong weapons originally. If I can just learn to dodge, if I can just learn to fucking dodge, that's my problem with fucking Midra and the Putrescent Knight too. Did I pick up my runes the first time? I did not. Alright, 250k gone. Whatever. Fuck, how do I dodge your moves? That was too slow. Fuck. I couldn't get out of the animation in time, and I couldn't stand up in time. Just kill me. Thank you. That was a terrible attempt. I had one decent attempt, and all of a sudden I got faith in myself, and then that's usually my undoing. The charging attack. How do I deal with the charging attack? I don't think that I'm gonna need this talisman. Jump attacks? Enhances attacks with two-handed weapons. Yeah. Let me do that. Blessing Spoon. Flame grant me strength. And then I'll just drink, and then I'll go in. Maybe that'll make the difference on my damage. If I can dodge. My damage is there. My problem is dodging. That, I don't understand it. I couldn't get out of my animations. I'm spamming. How did I dodge it that time? Okay. Dodges. Dodge. Fucking dodge. That's... I don't know how to dodge you. Like, at all. It's highly upsetting, too. I don't know how to dodge your charge moves. I don't know how to dodge any of that. I don't feel like I really need to sit and try and buff all the time. I just need to learn how to dodge him. You're like my big roadblock right now. I tried to wait until the last possible second. Nice, I'm gonna use this to heal actually. Yeah, I'll take a kick. Alright, you doing this thing then? Jump up in the air. That's nice, that's nice, that's nice. No! No! Why? Why? He had... I'm watching this again, watching the replay. What is that? That's his... He has no health. Why is that a thing? That's so irritating. Alright. I know I can do it. I just need to not get greedy at the very end like I did. And if I could dodge this attack first thing, that would be fucking amazing, but I can't seem to. heal. I pushed the button, but I didn't actually heal for some reason. I dodged too early on that. I healed whenever I shouldn't have. I dodged into that attack. I dodged into like almost every single attack that time. I had 2 really good runs. I had one run where he should be dead already. I just got greedy, and I paid for my greed. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do this first. So it didn't hit him, but I at least got my dodge right. I couldn't get out of my animation. I'm lucky that that didn't hit me. And there's a second one. No? While he's doing his big thing, I'm gonna heal, because he should be in second phase now. Okay, I didn't realize that there was a little burst at that. I really wish that that had hit. Iframes. Fuck you! I'm really lucky that I staggered him on that. Holy shit. I'm really lucky that I staggered him on that. My heart. Between Midra and him, they've been like roadblocks. I know see, that's the thing, is like I know Mesmer's gonna be a roadblock. So like I'm not really worried about that fight, because I know it's gonna take me a while. But I honestly thought some of these would be truly awful. And he is truly awful. Gaius was truly awful, I should say. Pardon me. Somehow or another this episode has turned into a fucking boss rush. That's what, 3 bosses defeated, which I think they're all optional bosses, but still, fuck. Is this just a big open area then? I didn't read... Oh, there's the Site of Grace. I didn't read this either. Remembrance of Commander Gaius. Both were as elder brothers to the Lion, which is in reference to Radahn. Both is Mesmer and Gaius. Were like elder brother. I'll reread that with its context. Commander Gaius and Mesmer were as elder brothers to Radahn. And Mesmer and Gaius were cursed from birth. In spite of it, or perhaps because of this very reason, Gaius was both Mesmer's friend and the leader of his men. Give me this fucking Site of Grace. What do these messages say? First off, Edge. Fuck you. Why is it always old codger? Time for Edge. Is that just the new joke? What happened to well done's? What happened to stuff like that? Why is it all Edge now? Speaking of Edge, I'm gonna go investigate this Edge. So just on the other side of this is where the shaman village was, right? It's all, I don't know, there for a second I thought these were corpses, but this appears to be... Oh, they are corpses. Okay. For a second there, like, at first I was like, ah, corpses, and then I looked at it again and it looked like pottery for some reason. It looked like pots strewn about. But that goes up. Okay. So the shaman village is like on a slight plateau. Okay. I was not anticipating on getting Commander Gaius today, but I'm very glad he's weak to holy damage. Like I said, I looked up what some of these bosses are weak to because I was not about to sit and do this for over and over again. Like, I'm trying to be a bit more prepared, and especially since I've been getting summoned, I actually want to have successful attempts with people. I want to be of help to individuals rather than more of a hindrance. I don't want them to summon me for a fight and then the boss has more health and I'm not doing the same. Albinorix. Why do you have so much health? Jesus Christ. Gaius's Greaves. Black iron greaves made for Commander Gaius, a cruel joke, for he could not wear them. Riding atop a boar he called his other half, Gaius was in fact a warrior of Albinoric extraction. Interesting. Sharpshot Talisman. Talisman depicting an archer wielding a longbow. Boosts attack power of precision-aimed shots. The Albinoric archers were in a class of their own, and their deadly long-range specialists struck fear into the hearts of men. Yeah, I know. Where is the area? Hang on. It is right here. This cliff. I think it's that cliff. Yeah, it's this cliff right here. There's 2 Albinoric archers there. There's one here. There's one that patrols on a dire wolf here and has another dire wolf with it. There's wolves all throughout that area. I farmed for so fucking long. I think that is the longest that I have farmed. Well, I don't know. The black dumpling took me a long time too, but I took breaks in between farming the black dumpling. I sat literally for like 2 or 3 hours farming the fuck out of that Albinoric armor because I could not get the fucking skirt to drop. I'm not even wearing a skirt. I don't even have plans to wear the skirt, but I wanted it, and so I just sat and farmed it. Where am I at? What is this thing? What is the purpose of this? Hello? Can I go around or do I have to use the door? If only I had a giant butthole. Man, I don't get it. I do not get it. I do not have to use the giant entry. Shadow Tree Chalice. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, man. It's the fucking mother load. How many was that? 4 or 5? What is this? First off, well done. Thank you for being a reasonable person. What's in here? I did it. Ruin. Message. Oh, message. How many does this I did it have it? I'll take you to 10. Good job. It's a pat on the back for me too. Was that another message there? Oh, materials. Blessed bone shards. Were there more of those around that I didn't see? There were. Super tall, dried out sunflowers. shadow flowers, I think they're called, but they look like inverse sunflowers where the petals are black and the center of them are yellow instead. Shadow Tree Chalice. I still don't understand what this building is. Let me ride away and get a good look at it. Because it doesn't seem to make sense for what it is. Well, I don't even know what it is in all honesty. Maybe it does make sense and I'm just unaware. Maybe this was a thing that people built back in the days that inspired this. It just appears to be like a very large gate. I don't know what the purpose of that building is. Sacred, maybe? But it doesn't even block people off because you can walk around it. It's just a thing. It's like a fifth of the size of the entire Shadow Keep, and it does nothing. That's so fucking weird. Well, alright, that was, what, 3 Remembrance bosses? That was quite a progressive little boss run thing there. What can I get from Commander Gaius? And what can I get from the Putrescent Knights? Vortex of Putrescence. I most certainly won't have the int for this. Launches a whirl of putrescent jets that bathe the surroundings of all they touch in ghost flame. In an age long past, death was burned by ghost flame. Even the remains of tainted flesh were given equal treatment in death. And the Putrescent's Cleaver. A weapon wielded by the Putrescent Knight, a great cleaver of hardened putrescence affixed to an arch fashioned from human bones. Gains power from the wielder's arcane attribute. You do magic damage and you scale with arcane. What are you, a great axe? Spinning guillotine. Hold the putrid blade at both ends and arch the body backwards to deliver a powerful overhead chop. Repeated inputs deliver follow-up attacks. Well, I'm not going to have the int probably until a whole other playthrough. But I do have the arcane to wield this now. So I think I'm going to do this. And what do we have here? There's another int thing that I probably won't be able to use until another playthrough. Gravity manipulating sorcery of Commander Gaius. Pulls blade-like clumps of rock from the earth, charged to form 3 successive clumps. Gaius and Radon were good rivals in their youth, and this sorcery is a product of their friendly competition. Interesting. Excuse me, sorry, I took a drink. And that is a thing with Mikola, too. His Halictree was supposed to be a haven for the Albinorics, this unwanted people reviled for their creation. And it's not even their fault. They were created by, I think, the Carians, or at least sorcerers of somehow. They had no say in it. It's like, I have a saying, existence is a choice, being born isn't. So it's like, they had no choice in being born, being created, and everything like that. I finished Latina's questline so that hopefully they can be... their line can be continued on in a better way. Sword Lance. Weapon once wielded by Commander Gaius, a combination of greatsword and lance, weighty and capable of being brought to bear with great force. Okay, what the fuck? That's a strange sentence. This armament shows its true potential when used astride a mount. Gaius himself was never without his boar. Skill Spinning Gravity Thrust. A gravity skill honed by the disciples of an Alabaster Lord. Uses gravitational powers to hang in the air before rotating the body and charging forward. Additional input allows for a follow-up attack. A lot of additional inputs in these weapons. You scale with strength. You don't even do magic damage. You're a heavy thrusting sword. Well, I'm not going to be able to use this, so I might as well get this. And I don't use storms, but I kind of want to hang on to that for the moment. I can't use that, but I am close to using that. I can use that. I've been thinking about some of this stuff, whether or not I want to get it or not. I think I'm still going to wait for the moment. Did I unlock, like, Midra's outfit or anything? I unlocked Gaius's outfit. Oh yeah, I already got his legs. That's probably gonna look rather strange on me though, won't it? Actually I should look at my new inventory. Part of a black iron helm of Commander Gaius. Part of an armor set patterned after fallen seeds. Seeds? Okay. Gaius was the most senior disciple of the same Alabaster Lord who taught Radon and Gaia gravitational technique. Who's Gaia? Who's Gaia? 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 Who is that? Regardless, let's go somewhere with decent light and check the armor, check the drip. It's been a while since what has been 2 streams since I've gotten new armor, and I didn't even change into any of the new armor. I tried so much, so hard to get some of this. I assume this is going to be heavy armor. Yeah, right next to Radon's. Interesting. I tried so hard to get a good fit from some of the armor that oh, you're a fat armor. Of course you are. I tried so hard to get a good fit from some of the stuff that dropped during that one stream, and I just couldn't do it. Your head's so tiny. Why is my head so tiny? What the fuck? What about if I did like that? But still, what about like the Fire Knight armor? Oh, it might look good with that. That's not bad. The neck piece is still very flared and strange on this. Where's the Fire Knight armor? That covers the neck piece up a little bit better. Well, now then it clashes with the snakes. Yeah, I figured as much. That doesn't look too incredibly bad. It's just it clips through the snakes. That neck piece, man, what has a big cape on it that might cover up the neck piece? Where's the depraved perfumer? No, you still don't, but that looks a bit more natural. That's not a bad look. Anyway, I'm always concerned with fashion first, kind of a thing. Alright, I'm trying to think of what I can do now, or what I should do now. Because I actually got a fair amount done today that I was not intending on getting done, in all honesty. See, your headpiece is just so strange. That in itself, how much does that weigh? 8 pounds? How much does Radon's weigh? 7? What was I wearing? I was wearing this. Okay. So that's all that done. I can upgrade my revered spirit blessing, I think. Maybe, potentially. I need to check on that. What was this called? Albinoric Shack. And then that was the Shadow Tree Chalice. Okay. There is an area... It's a tree worship passage. This area. Ooh, 18. I think the max is 20, so I'm almost there, and I think the max on this is 10. So yeah, I'm almost there. I still have the Finger Ruins of Rhea. I could do that. But I think this is the way to the, because I came in, I grabbed that Site of Grace, I grabbed this, that summoning pool, and then I got summoned for this. And this is where the sunflower, I think it's called the Shadow Tree Avatar, but people call it the sunflower. I believe this is where the sunflower is. I've not been down here on this playthrough, obviously, since the items are still here. Another Iris of Grace. I've used one of those, right? Oh, hi. There it is. There's the sunflower. What was I looking for? Oh, I can probably take this off. What was I even using? I was using Blessed Dew. What else was I doing? I have 2 of those, and then I have 2 of the other ones, right? Where's my key items? That's what I'm looking for. Jesus Christ. I have 2 of that one and then 1 of the other one. Should have. Did I pass it? Did I pass it? Is it a tool? Hello? There they are. Yeah, because I used one of those to get Queline's sword. And then I have that. Interesting. Let me give a few goes at this. I would assume it's weak to fire. It's a plant. Plants are weak to fire, right? Because if I remember correctly, this boss has a gimmick where you have to face it 3 times. And so I'm on a roll. Might as well give it a shot, eh? Hello, sunflower. Okay, I'm dodging into attacks. That looks... yeah, okay. You're gonna do blood loss to me. Holy shit! That damage, though. What is happening? What is this? Fuck you. Well, I can obviously say that my damage is there. What is this? I picked up a broken rune. Okay. What the fuck? Okay, yeah, this is the dodge attacks, or dash attacks. You do it a 3rd time. Okay, cool. Now what do you do? Can you come to me? I saw that attack, but do I have to go to you? You can't come to me? That still hit me? I can't see anything whenever you do that. Okay. I had a really good first phase, but now I can't hit it. And I'm just chugging potions at this point. Oh, that's a grab attack. Kind of. You look like you're about to dash. Okay. So you do that 3 times. I need to dodge that before it hits me. Okay. I thought it did like a... gets to where I am. I need to be faster on all these dodges. And this is what opens up the third and final attempt. Third and final phase, I mean. Something tells me I don't want to be there. Something tells me I need to be away from this. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. If I mix in some fire spells too, that might not be bad at all. He does holy damage, so let me put that holy damage negation on. Is there anything else that I want to change? I could do raise faith. I could take that to 30. I think I'll stick with what I got for the, for the moment. So let me do that again. Now with some dodges, maybe. You gonna do this? Ah, yeah, dodge. Too late on that. Too early on that. Can't tell what's happening. Okay. My brain's like stopped working on what's happening. Can I get between that, I wonder? Or do I just need to learn to dodge it? It's a learning process. Alright, my Ash of War on this is going to make a great bit of difference. Alright, so this is where he starts in doing the dash attacks. Okay, yeah, that does hit me. I was waiting for it and then I was too late on it. I have no excuse for that. These still shoot straight down? They do. Boy, I wish any of this would hit you. Okay. God, hitting him is a little bit of a issue too. Maybe I should rely on, or not rely on it, but I need to stay in close. He seems to have way more attacks that do damage from a distance. Did I hit this? Yeah, I did. And let me try mixing in Flame of Frenzy. Oh yeah, that was another 200k gone. Oh well. Okay. I guess I'm still buffed. I don't need to do it quite yet. Alright, now he's going to try and do the dash. I was almost not prepared for it. I was late on that last one. I don't know what you're doing. I have not seen those attacks. That one I don't know how to necessarily dodge. I don't know how to necessarily dodge those either. I need to dodge way early on those. Okay. That should have been a time that I used Flame of Frenzy, in all honesty. I'm just going for it. I'm gonna heal. Alright, last phase. I don't really have time to buff. I don't want to be here. Oh, you doing this immediately? Can this reach you? That's disappointing. That's disappointing too. I shouldn't have healed. Doing this again. Alright. I don't know the timing on that at all. This is not where I want to be. Can I get this off? Okay. One more. That didn't hit him. Alright, I need to get in close and try and get this charged off. And it might be the boss fight. Fuck yes! Miquella's Great Rune. Holy shit, 4 remembrance bosses in one stream. Ooh. Alright, what does Miquella's Great Rune say? A rune relinquished by Miquella. Broken and bereft of its bounty, it retains naught but the power to resist charms. Miquella set off for the tower enshrouded by shadow, abandoning everything, his golden flesh, his blinding strength, even his fate, all in an effort to bury the original sin, to embrace the whole of it, and to be reborn as a new god. Bury the original sin. The original sin, the cardinal sin, is burning the Erd tree, right? Or at least that's what is presented in the main game. The main sin that seems to be in the DLC, though, is the horn scent, slaughtering the shaman, and then No, that seems to be burning as well because Mesmer sent in. So is the original sin fire? Interesting. Remembrance of the Shadow Tree Avatar. The Shadow Tree is the shadow of the Ur Tree, born of dark notions that bears no sense of order, that twists and bends its stalk, rendering it brittle. I did it. 69, funny number. If only I had a hole. Yeah, you don't get it. Tarnished. Can I not pull out torrent here? Where am I at, by the way? Shadow Tree Base. Interesting. I hope that I didn't fuck anybody's quest up by killing all of those bosses. I seem to progress Tialier's quest. But I don't know about this one. I feel like this is an optional boss as well. I don't think I need to fight this boss to progress. I believe the main bosses that you have to fight to progress would be... You don't even have to technically fight Rolana, because you can get to Shadow Altus. And you... So, technically, Dancing Lion... What are the required bosses for the DLC? Dancing Lion... Mesmer... Ramina or Romina or whatever, and then the boss at the end. I guess they're technically the only required bosses. Alright, I'm going back to see what's on that remembrance then. And then that'll probably be the stream. That was very productive. I was much more focused than I was last stream. Like I said, I took some extra medicine and just... Yeah, it was much more focused. So what do we have? Land of Shadow. Oh, this is what he used. Incantation originating from Shadow Tree avatars. Avatars? There's more? Creates a hail of golden projectiles which are fired towards foes after a brief delay. This incantation channels the force of the Shadow Tree's power, and its gold is accompanied by shadow. Shadow Sunflower. See, it is a sunflower. Shadow Sunflower Blossom. The head of a monstrous Shadow Sunflower manifestation of the Shadow Tree. Then again, it might just be a flower, wielded as a weapon. What does that sentence mean? That's such a weird sentence. Much like the Shadow Tree itself in appearance, a second stalk winds tightly around the first, almost as if in a tender embrace. Unique skill, Shadow Sunflower Headbutt. Slam the blossom of large Shadow Sunflower, sending out a shockwave that flattens foes. Repeated inputs allows for up to 2 follow-up attacks. Can I wield this one? Just barely. I just barely have the faith enough to wield that. It's a colossal weapon? Sure. And then that one I'm still unsure about. Neat. I just got a whole bunch of more weapons that I plan on playing around with, but I'm going to do that probably off stream to get used to them. What did I get? What all weapons did I get? I got the Great Sword of Damnation, which was fun. I enjoy the Ash of War on that. Is this somber? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is this somber? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Was that all that I got? Oh, and this. This is regular smithing stones. Okay. I will wait on that one then. Sombers are pretty easy, but I'll wait on that. That was very productive. I was honestly not intending this stream to be that productive, but I'm pretty happy with how it went. And I've at least faced the bosses myself now, so I have a little bit of an inkling of what I could do to try and help other people in cooperative. Um, and I got a bunch of Shadow Tree blessings, and I didn't get to upgrade my Revered Spirit Ash, but I'm going to go back and check some of these areas. I'm pretty sure I've gotten everything that I want to get out of the Shadow Keep, like upgrade materials and everything. I'll double check if there's anything back here. Then where else was it? Where else was I? I'll double check Midra's Manse to make sure that I got everything that I wanted to from there. Where else did I... Didn't I do something else today? Oh, I guess these were two of the bosses here. Okay, so two bosses there. One boss there. And then okay. And then I'll have to double check the Fisher as well to see if I got everything. But yeah, no, that was very progressive. I'm happy about that. I think I'm going to go watch some streams now, but that was good. I'm glad that I respec. Like I said, I respec. I took my vigor down to 55 instead of 60. Took dexterity down to 60. That's my helmet that takes it up to 65. But then I pumped those points into faith and arcane and just did the bare minimum intelligence for some weapons, and that seems to have optimized me, especially with the fact that I can buff myself, which did a major difference, I feel like, for that Shadow Sunflower fight. So, I'm on a good roll. Whenever I come back, I guess it'll be doing Ymir's quests and the Jagged Peak before I start my attempts at Mesmer and everything. Yeah, because then it'll be... Because I think there's 5 bosses left? Something like that. So, anyway. Progressive stream, I'm happy. I got Immaculate Drip. I like the outfit that I got going. I like the weapons that I got going. I'm gonna go play with some of the new weapons off stream and double check that I got everything from those areas. But yeah, very, very good progress related stream. I'm happy. So if you stop by, thank you. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you next time.